What's up, my YouTube family? So this video is titled, What My Parents Don't Understand About Dating and Marriage in 2022. My parents been married, 29 years now? So they got married, so let me just give y'all a little short. I remember when they got married, I was like 3 or 4. I remember coming from daycare. I think it might have been my grandma like, yeah, you know your mom and daddy got married today. My aunt told the story at my dad's 50th birthday party. So basically, my parents were living together at a young age, and my grandma and granddad, they from the like old school, so they basically made them get married, and they've been married since they was like 20 and 21, and now they 50. But the whole thing, like, they in their own little world, so they see me out here. So y'all know I'm in my early 30s now, so to them, I'm sure it's like, you know, we would like to have a little grandkid, maybe, you know. I mean, they ain't never, I'm sure they would. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't never really talked about it, but it's like, I'm sure that they would. And I just don't think, and I tell them this all the time, I don't think that they understand how much things have changed now. And it's like, back then, it was kind of like, you could just be a dude. Girls still wanted the flyest guy, you know what I'm saying? But all you had to do was be like kind of the flyest guy in your neighborhood or in your city. But now we are in a straight nature-based natural selection society. It's something they call the 80-20 rule, where it's like 80% of all girls want 20% of the top 20% of dudes. So like the only real thing that men can do, we all got advantages and disadvantages. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the work, like the thing that I hate the most that dudes be saying, like, girls just like bad boys, girls just like hood guys. It's like, well, I mean, it ain't even that. I mean, I just think dudes think they can just be like, I don't know, like they think they can just be lame and like get girls, and it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta have a little bit in you where it's like you'll shake something a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't never do that, at least have that in you. Like, I think guys just be getting that confused or whatever too. But I'm like I don't think people understand that we going to like, I think people gonna still get married, but I think marriage is about to be a lot different. Okay, let me explain. This is what my parents don't really understand. They think it's still like a patriarchy or something. They got social media and stuff, but they don't really understand because they ain't out in the world like how I am. They don't understand that's like, you not about to really just be out here getting married now. For one, and really, it's like, now, I want to say I am for marriage. Let me say I'm pro marriage. I believe in it and all that because I'm a Christian. They don't understand that it's not the same. And what I mean by that is that, like, if you a dude, I don't even really think you should get married till you like 40, because that's when you only gonna be like probably as valuable as you need to be to do it. For one, because I'm gonna just be honest, y'all, and I gotta say this. Like, there are no 19, 23-year-old girls that like 19, 23-year-old dudes. Like, I'm gonna just be real, and I gotta say that because me being 31, like, it's so crazy. Like, the most attention that I get be from like girls that's like 19 to 25. Like, it's so crazy. I'd be like, bro, so like y'all don't even care about the dudes in y'all class and all that, like, that y'all in college with. And the thing is, I mean, the harsh truth is that they really, really don't. My whole thing is, I'm gonna make another video on why I'll never live with a girl again, ever. Like, so that's another thing that a girl is like, I'm putting that on wax, that any girl that deal with me, she gonna have to understand that, because I've done it twice, and I genuinely believe, like, I salute my parents every day. I don't know how the fuck they still just look at each other every day all these years. Like, there's no way, y'all, I can ever do it again. Like, I mean, if y'all see me living with a girl again, y'all gonna be like, boy, that boy Jay, he going all out for her. She gonna know, boy, this boy love me. because I just have done it twice and I don't like it. And now that I've been living alone for 2 years, it's like with us, we never understand our flaws and like how trash we are as boyfriends until after the relationship. Like while we in it, we don't see how dumb we are and like the shit that we let slide and the shit that we do, just how sorry we are. So I'm just saying that like from a different perspective, looking at it, like I just know I could never do that again. And I think that what my parents don't understand is that we are headed toward either polygamy or marriage without legal contracts. Because right now it's just too much of a risk for the man specifically, because the marriage laws have not caught up to like the laws are still from the 1950s, but women weren't working and shit like they are now. Women didn't have all the financial power and spending power that they got now, so it's totally different. So a girl making 60K, a dude gonna have to be making 60K or more to even be with her. And that's what my parents don't understand. They think it's just like you can just be out here and like be making 30K, and then it's just gonna be a girl that's making 100K that's gonna take you, that's gonna be with you. And you know, like I believe that too. Like I was one of those people, like I believed in the, you know what I'm saying? Like I believed it. But until you go through it, you really don't understand like it don't work like that. So my message to my parents is, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna have to be patient. I'm still young, I'm still learning. And they don't understand how much the dating market has changed. They really old school, and they was kind of like basically in an arranged marriage situation. They had love for each other, but it was kind of like my grandparents made them get married, and thank God they did. It turned out to be the right thing. But I'm just saying, like, if they was out here right now, it would be totally different. They have no clue of how much social media affects the dating market. They have no clue of how much money girls is making out here. They have no clue about nothing pertaining to dating and marriage in 2022, like absolutely nothing. And I've told them this in person, but I just wanted to make the video because it's on my mind. Like right now, I'm in this stage where I'm just like, I just want to spend time with girls and like, you know what I'm saying, have fun. Like I just enjoy being around girls. You know what I'm saying? Like when the time is right. Like most of the time I'm working, but I'm saying that other little 10, 15%, like I'm never gonna, I have to admit, like I love like female energy and like being around girls and stuff like when I can. That's just never gonna change. That's just it. That just is what it is. And I've accepted that about myself. So but like the whole marriage thing, like I want men and women to understand, like, I don't think people really understand, like, where we going as a society. Like, it's done. Like, y'all, I ain't talking about, like, it's done. I'm talking about, like, no, like, it's over. Like, I mean, put like this. I was listening on the radio, and they said something like the average wedding in Charlotte right now is $50K. So in my mind, that tells me, so they spending $50,000 on average per wedding. Now dig that. That's like a small house, like foreclosed house. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in North Carolina. Okay. They spending $50K per marriage. That tells me that marriage is now like basically the elite of the elite only getting married. Like no regular people is really like getting married. And my parents got married in court, by the way. So I've never seen a picture of my mom in a wedding dress, and they've been married 30 years. So all this hype and all this stuff too, like you see these people spend all this money on these weddings, and then it be 5 years and they don't even be married no more. Like I have never seen my mama in a wedding dress, ever. And everybody knows my parents and stuff. They know, I mean, I remember them arguing and shit when I was little and all that. You know, like every relationship gonna have their problems. But they just stuck it out. They stuck it through, and but they got that like old school 80s type love. They was using payphones and shit, and like my parents don't really understand like me being out here 31 and like what it's like for men and women right now in the dating market, because most of the girls is dealing with like the top dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say I'm in the top dog category yet, y'all. I'm just saying, like, I'm feeling good. Like, I'm on the way. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I like where my life's headed. That's all I'm saying. So men gotta understand, like, there's no way out of it. Like, it hit me, and it took my last relationship ending for it to hit me. Like, there's no way around this, guys. Like, we have to adapt or die. Like, I don't think, like, it's gonna be two things that happen to dudes in this. Like, either we just gonna fall back and everybody just be like, F it. Like, you see, like, the passport bros and all that going to other countries or whatever. Or men just stay in the country and say, I'm done with dating altogether. Or you gonna have to be in one of them top dogs, bro. Like, there's no way around this thing. Like, it's not going back. Society's not going in reverse. And it hit me. Like, I do think the girls is gonna smarten up. Don't get me wrong. I do think the girls is gonna start getting more realistic and being like, and not be so delusional. But we're not going back. Like, they gonna sell VHSs and like old shit and all this shit, but like become vintage for money. But we're not going back. Nothing's going back. Girls not going back to not working. None of that's gonna happen ever. So what we have to do, like me, I know I'm the type of person, I have always liked pretty girls. Always, all my girlfriends always been pretty, or at least, you know what I'm saying, attractive. Any girl I dealt with been somewhat attractive. Attractive girls want the top niggas, bruh. Like, it is what it is. Once you accept it, it's just like, you can just focus on being the top dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really is what it is, y'all. Like I said, like, when you in a relationship, your mind is cloudy. Like, you become cold. Like, I didn't realize, like, how codependent I became, and like, cause you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a little natural advantage with my look. So like, when I get in relationships, I just be chilling, cause I be feeling like I get kind of lackadaisical, cause I be feeling like, well, damn, she know like I can get girls and stuff. Like, I ain't gotta, but nah, bro. So I'm just saying that I'm holding men accountable too, cause I know it's a lot of good men that won't get married. But like, even I would love to be married one day, but it's like, it's so terrifying just the thought of it. Like, I can't even really imagine it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really, in my mind, like, even imagine getting married in this shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's what my parents don't understand. They have no idea that marriage is totally different than it was 30 years ago. And there is, I mean, it's literally like damn near hanging yourself to agree to do that shit right now until things get better. So I've even thought about starting like a men's group, and like maybe like, cause I'm still a young man myself, like getting mentors and see how like older guys that really got their shit together move and stuff like that. But one thing I have realized that has helped me a lot is just prayer and like having that connection with Christ and stuff, and like things kind of naturally come in place. You just like, bro, I was real inadequate in this area. Like, I was really lacking in this area, and damn, like I shouldn't have been doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really see just how bad we are, and like why we have no reason trying to be in a relationship till we outside of them. Like, we really don't. I want to say my parents don't understand that. I hope they see the video. I hope they comment on it for real, because y'all really don't understand. I be trying to tell y'all. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this topic in the comments below. I think unless something crazy happens, it's going to be like marriage is going to be like only for rich people. Like, the top dog's going to have multiple wives. And the regular people that are getting married, they're not even gonna have legal contracts. It's just gonna be and they're not gonna have contracts under the state. They just gonna have like a written out form that they make on their own between them and their spouse or something like that. I think that's what it's leaning toward. Or maybe it's just my crazy mind. I think that's what I'm gonna do. If you like this video, give me the thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow me right now on IG at JawanLogan91. Y'all see me on there with my family and everything. Shoot me some DMs, y'all. I'm feeling good right now. Feeling blessed. Peace out. Much love.
Whoa, we right back with another one. The reaction so wavy and fun, it's the Logan fam. Following the plan, back on YouTube, supplying the demand like, ooh, we can never lack. Pulling up smooth like Michael Jack, we here to stay. So remember the name, that's Logan fam all day. Logan fam.